Hi CT, I'm happy to be here with you today. I do hope last week's challenge to spread kindness left you with a great feeling knowing that you made somebody's day or you made somebody smile. And I want you to continue those random acts of kindness because, of course, in life we know that we can never have enough of them. This week I want to focus in on mindfulness and how we can use that in life. I do use mindfulness, particularly in times when I'm feeling kind of sad or I'm feeling a little stressed out. And most recently, I used mindfulness when I was on an early morning walk with my dog, which I do every morning. But I was feeling on that day pretty sad because I miss being at CT and I miss being around the great staff and the wonderful students and really missing that routine. And I was thinking about, I wonder when we're going to be able to get back together and what that's going to look like. But I soon realized that, thinking that way really wasn't going to help me out. I can be sad, but how can I redirect those thoughts? And so I moved to a mindfulness practice, which I've used several times. And what I do for my mindfulness practice is I tell myself to stop and to be still. Mindfulness is about being in the moment, and so that's what I tried to do on that walk that day. I did stop and I looked around and I saw a beautiful sunrise. I could hear the birds chirping, I could hear the wind going through the branches on the trees, and it kind of left me with a sense of peacefulness. And then my thoughts were directed more towards being grateful, and I thought about my family and how grateful I am that they are with me. I am grateful for my health and definitely grateful for working at the best middle school, California Trail, and being surrounded by wonderful teachers and great students. That filled me with a sense of peace, and my thoughts kind of shifted to knowing that we're not together today, but we will be eventually, and it will be wonderful when that does happen. So that's just an example of how I've used mindfulness to redirect those thoughts. And I encourage you to do the same thing. Find a mindfulness strategy that works for you. It could just be sitting quietly. It could be sitting outside or reading a book. Just being in the moment and appreciating that. That does help our thought process and has a really positive impact on our mental well health. Before I leave today and sign off, I do want to share an update with you. A couple weeks ago, our challenge was to come up with a new task that you wanted to learn, and my new task was going to be to make a mask because I've never sewed before, and my husband bought a sewing machine, so I thought if he can do it, I want to try it also. And I did make my first mask. Definitely, there are things that I would improve upon, but I'm so excited for my future sewing endeavors, taking it one step at a time, which I think is important, and taking a look at the mistakes that I made and improving on them are the best thing that I can do moving forward. I hope that you also found a new task that you mastered or are trying to master, and I encourage you to continue doing that. Take care, you guys, and we'll see you next time.